Hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to, I wasn't able to change it to 1080 before I went on, so I'm afraid the quality will only be 720 today. But hello, welcome to the daily political tarot and astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I'm here literally every single day of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. We have got epic troll slayers who've been with us for years. Thank you. And we have got a fantastic community because you have been so kind to each other and so kind to me. And if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go, so you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on a higher speed or whatever works for you. So we've got so much today. I've got a graphic to explain the astrology right now. If you are feeling particularly frustrated today, if it feels like things are getting into what you do, there's an astrological reason for that. Sarah and I both this morning were just like, just trying to make progress. Anyway, so I've got including some astrographics images to help people understand. So anyway, I've got the stupidest action and picture. They let's put it this way. The perfect picture of Trump putting the FIFA medal on himself. Yeah, we got that. We've got a great comeback during arguments by Justice Sotomayor. There's just so much. Okay, so let's jump in. And I'm glad you guys like the overlays and everything. So, all right. Thank you. All right, so let's just start with the astrology, and then we'll jump into everything else because I've got it right here. Share screen. Here we go. All right. If you, like I said, if you have been feeling any frustration, this might help explain it. Okay. There's a lot going on right now, but Mars is up here. It's the male symbol up here at the top. And let me drop this overlay. The Mars symbol near the line, upright line there, where I have the circle with the smaller circle in the middle, that's the sun. Just to the left of that, you can see the male symbol, Mars, is squaring, so is in tension with Saturn in Pisces down there. And if you're wondering what that means, Mars is how we take action. It's, I want to do something. I'm going to go do. It's an active, it's this, in its own sign, it is the soldier. It is the god of war. It is going, like I said, going to go do. In Sagittarius, Mars in Sagittarius is more like an Indiana Jones kind of figure. So that's where, now you don't even need to know what sign these are in. You have Mars wanting to take action is butting up against Saturn, which forms and builds and has limits and puts everything just so, and does not go exploring and doing the thing. Right. So you've got Mars and Saturn butting heads, and that's just what that is. But I use these in astrographics to teach what more than that, just what because like I said, Mars in Sagittarius is this Indiana Jones type explorer. Saturn in Pisces is going to be your cathedral builder, who has plans and has has great responsibilities and is dealing with the big heavy stones and the doing all that thing. And that architect and this explorer, they're not, no. Mm-mm. No, nay, not happening. Forget it. So they don't see eye to eye. Mars wants to go, let's go exploring. And Saturn and Pisces is like, no, this is important. This is how it is. This is the reality. Deal with it. Okay. So if you're feeling frustrated and you're trying to do something, that's part of it right there. And then right now, Mercury is opposite Uranus. Mercury is communication. As you know, we always talk about during Mercury retrograde. Mercury is communication. And Uranus is bolts out of the blue, technology, this kind of stuff. And they are opposite each other. So they're on this kind of seesaw. One gets stronger, but that weakens the other. And then the other one gets stronger, but that weakens the first one. And so it's really frustrating because you can think of it like if it was your moon and your sun on the seesaw, it would be like your head and your heart. And it's like, okay, your head is stronger, but your emotions are tamped down. Okay, your emotions, you're able to express yourself emotionally, but your sense of self is, in the pits. So that's what's happening between Mercury and Uranus. In their particular sign, Mercury in Scorpio is delving into the depths and the reality. It's going to be your interrogator. It's going to be your true crime writer, that kind of thing. Whereas Uranus in Taurus, where it is right now, is your crypto farmer. So these are opposite each other and they are frustrated. So frustrated with the technology, frustrated with communication, or trying to get down to the truth, but trying to make the technology and the systems work. So you have these are really important things happening astrologically right now. And if you're feeling frustrated, this is probably why. So thus endeth the lesson. All right. I hope that helps. Like I said, you don't even have to know the signs specifically to understand what's happening, but that the whole point of the astrographics system that I created is, or that I'm almost done creating, is to give people an understanding of what it means in a way that they can understand and they can help remember. A lot of mnemonic devices. So, okay. Stop that. Boom. All right. Oh, thank you. So at 8 minutes 45, no, 9 minutes. Oh boy. So from the sublime to the ridiculous. Oh, Amanda, thank you for validating my feelings. I was just crying out of frustration about this regime. You made me feel better. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry you were upset. And Teresa says, thanks, Teach. That was helpful. Oh, good. Good. Okie dokie. So I'm going to share a picture. You might want to look away because it is the disgusting man himself, the king of the bog of eternal stench. But it's a classic image. So okay, so if I take that down again, and we're going to share this. Oh, cute. Oh, gross. He's so gross. Ugh. He got the FIFA Peace Prize and he put it on himself. I hadn't seen this picture. I had only heard the FIFA president awarding it to him. And it was just listening to the FIFA president going, here is the inaugural FIFA Peace Prize. And and basically he was like, and it's a prize and it's for you, Mr. President. It's a thing. I mean, just even the whole way he was saying it was just like, it's a whatever. Here. So this jerk puts it on himself. Oh, God. With that face. Oh, whoever took that picture, thank you. God bless you. And Feminist News here, who posted this, says at no point during the 23-year span that the Three Stooges shorts were produced, from 1934 to 1957, could some of the greatest comedic minds of their time come up with a skit more grotesquely absurd than this man placing a fake Peace Prize medal over his own head. It is objectively one of the funniest moments of his career, yet a man-child lifting a fake prize medal over his own head with a triumphant swagger of an elementary school child who just scored a new badge in Roblox. Oh, wow. Wow. Joyce says there was another one of him wearing it, looking like his mugshot. Yes, Lisa, he can put it next to the South Korean crown. That's this tall and all gold. Oh my gosh. Bye. So, and the thing is, though, so did that make him? Oh, look. There's the emperor right there on the bottom of the deck. The did you think, did that give him peace? Did that make him a happy boy for a while? No. He was furious last night, complaining. Seriously, I know it's not enough for us because he does so much damage. But there is some punishment in the fact that that man has to live inside his own head. You have 1,000 times more joy in your life than he does. You have 10,000 times more peace in your life than he does. Anyway. Yes, Louis, look what I can do. Mm-hmm. These companies, these organizations, they're just running out the clock. Trump waiting for his ship to come in. There's actual work that needs to be done. Oh, but no. He wants his prizes. He wants all of his prizes. And these companies are like, okay, we want to actively do business here, so here, have another trinket. It's all yours. Because you're the bestest boy. Okay, how long do we have to put up with this garbage? TikTok. Embarrassment. Star says, I'm surprised he didn't wear it all day. Oh, he didn't? I'm surprised. Whew. Okay. Oh man, the girl with the most cake. All right. Okay, you've got to hear this. This was great. 15 minutes in, the person I very much want to be the lead Supreme Court justice, Justice Sotomayor. God bless her. So at 15 minutes in, all right, let me read to you what happened during that whole mess. So, during a Tuesday hearing on campaign finance laws, Sotomayor made the suggestion oh, where was it? Oh, here we go. Sotomayor said to the Trump idiot, Sotomayor said, "You mean to suggest the fact that one major donor to the current president, the most major donor to the president, got a very lucrative job immediately upon election from the new administration, and that does not give the appearance of quid pro quo?" Your Honor, NRSC attorney Noel Francisco replied, "Your Honor, I'm not 100% sure about the example that you're looking at, but if I am familiar, if I think I know what you're talking about, I have a hard time thinking that his salary that he drew from the federal government was an effective quid pro quo bribery, which may be why nobody has ever remotely suggested that." Sotomayor answered, "Maybe not the salary, but certainly the lucrative government contracts might be." Whew. Can we please put her in charge? Could you please? Mano Day. Oh, Lisette, thank you so much. Thank you. It really helps. Thank you. Try to blow smoke up the robe of Justice Sotomayor? Get lost. Yes. Lisa, mic drop. Wood Pie Witch says, I listened to that this morning. Was it as glorious as it looks? Lori says, I love her. Yes. Sotomayor. Justice Sotomayor. She has such good energy. She has such good energy. She's the kind of person, if you had the chance to, there was a barbecue or something and you were invited and she was there, you would absolutely want to go talk to her. Just a nice person. Oh, yeah. And she does not suffer fools, gladly. She, not surprising, she's got a few years of real frustration, alas. Campaign finance, all this, and the Republican blah, blah, blah. But she's still there, and the other more liberal justices are. See, this is a rise here of some Democratic power, but with the Supreme Court being the way it is, there may be some things the Democrats are doing that they are able to knock down, though obviously not all of it. I don't know about her becoming the taking on over John Roberts' job. Mainly, I'm just getting frustration for the next few years, but she's still fighting the good fight. She gives us hope. There's the institution. She's giving us hope. She's doing a really good job. She's doing everything she can to put things where they should be against this onslaught of stupidity. That's what I'm getting there. So, the user is saying Roberts and Thomas need to go. Yeah. Well, which says, if I were artwork, I would be today's. Oh, there we go. All right. So this cheered me up immensely. 20 minutes in. Now, here's the thing. you would think, since Republicans control the House, the Senate, the presidency, that, whatever Republicans want, Republicans get, right? Congress added a provision to the annual defense bill withholding 1/4 of Pete Hegseth's travel budget until the Pentagon releases unedited videos of U.S. airstrikes on suspected drug smuggling boats. They took away 1/4 of his traveling budget. This Congress took away 1/4, added a provision to the annual defense bill that withholds 1/4 of Pete Hegseth's travel budget. I was surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's see, is it actually going to work? Yes, Brianna. Womp womp. Melissa says that's a lot of booze he can't have. Diddy Hegseth is awful. Apparently he was doing pull-ups at the airport or something, and says that there should be workout areas at the airport, because that's exactly what you need. You need sweaty people crammed onto those planes. And apparently his form was as bad as MTG's, where you're using your legs. He couldn't actually get his chin all the way up, but he was Mr. Strong Man. Yeah, okay. Well, there's definite scrutiny on this. It's a whole lot of sunlight on this. I think if Congress sticks to, if Congress actually grows a spine, actually keeps what little spine they're growing, their little tadpole of a spine. It's not quite a spine yet, but it's something. And I know they're invertebrate, but that's neither here nor there. I just meant it's small. A reporter asked Trump last week if the government was going to release the video of that attack. And he said, yes, I don't see why we wouldn't. Yes, we will. And then yesterday or the day before, so very recently, reporters asked him again, so you're going to release that videotape? And he said, I never said that. And then he continued on to insult this woman, the reporter. And it's always the women. How nasty she is, and what a stupid question it is. And it's on video. You can listen to the recording. Yeah. So he thinks he can do whatever he wants. This delusion. I've heard there was someone on Stephanie Miller's show who said that they think that the recording was erased. I don't know if that's a thing. This, to me, would say they still have it. And if Congress can be strong, they'll get it. They'll get the recording. So, Lisa says, Operation Let Him Talk. Clown emoji. Yeah. Ooh, somebody's going to be in trouble. Military action. There's the country. There is stars as in military insignia. Hanged Man. All major arcana. All three. So, yeah, this isn't going away. It's really not. Okay. Now, Jasmine Crockett at 25 minutes in. Lisa was asking about this, but it's lots and lots of people have been talking about it. Texas Representative Jasmine Crockett, we love her, has launched a U.S. Senate campaign reshaping a contentious Democratic primary as the party sees a rare opportunity to potentially flip the historically Republican state amid GOP infighting. With Crockett entering the race against fellow Democrat James Talarico, while Republicans face a bruising primary between Senator John Cornyn and Ken Paxton. Also Wesley Hunt, whoever that is. Ken Paxton. If he's not in my top 10, he's in my top 20 of my least favorite people in all of politics. So Cornyn currently is the senator, and Paxton, why is Cornyn getting primaried? But he is. Rose Blue, thank you so much. She would be my senator. Oh, that would be glorious. Thank you. Jasmine Crockett has the name recognition. So Jasmine Crockett, let's look at Jasmine Crockett versus James Talarico, Democrat. So for the Democratic primary, Jasmine Crockett, James Talarico. Oops, cards flying. Oh, it's going to get ugly. Not necessarily in this primary, but the whole thing is going to be ugly. Oh, yeah. Advantage to her. Democrat, older Democrats, younger Democrats love her. Advantage to her. For him, he's going to have more trouble raising money. No, just no. So Jasmine Crockett versus whoever the Republican's going to be. I don't read directly on Paxton unless I absolutely have to. What a scumbag. Grace says Talarico has $6 million in his coffers already. Well, I'm good for him. I'll be surprised if Jasmine Crockett, if she does not get money from all over the country. But all right, Crockett versus Cornyn or Paxton or Hunt. Senator. After what happened to Hillary Clinton, after what happened to Kamala Harris, no, I don't have my hopes up in general, but Republicans are not on the upswing. Lewis says Talarico dropped out, didn't he? Well, that would explain it. I don't know. I am concerned about shenanigans. It's a red state currently. And even with a bazillion votes, I wonder if they're going to pull something. Because Republicans are not doing well, but they may have some access to mechanisms of power, attacks. The thing is, though, I can't even look at her astrology because, I guess I had to look at her astrology this morning, and I was trying to, but the problem is we don't have a birth time. Could someone please ask this woman what time she was born? Because Saturn would tell us a lot where it is in her chart, but we don't know. But no, she's this wonderful mix of Aries and Capricorn. Lots of Aries with some Capricorn. So both cardinal signs, both get up and go. Hard work and fearlessness. Potent combination. Blue says, I will try. Does she have to give up her representative seat in order to run for the Senate? I hope not. Yes, Lisa, Jasmine will tell it like it is. She will not stay silent. Yeah. Yep. I got it again. I got the exact same card again. Hemmed in by corruption. No, I don't like this. Knight of Cups, actively going out, the voters being there. Still, Ten of Swords for Jasmine Crockett. Again, Democrats, voters. That is my card of voters, voting. Ouch. That's partnership. That's, they're afraid. Feeling beaten up, but fruits of labor. I just drew technically I just drew 4 sets of cards and saying the exact same thing. Yeah, Ann Richards was fierce. She was great. Okay, anyway. Rose Blue says they redrew her district to 0. Oh, she's being gerrymandered out. Thank you, Mayor. Do what you can. Do what you can. I don't like it. Don't like it. But I'll look more at her transits and things and see if I can get any information there. I'll look at her transits and progressions and things like that. So, fingers crossed. And it's early days. Okay. What was that jerk's name? Who was the original? My brain's saying Herbert Hoover. Who was that horrible head of the FBI for decades who made up dossiers about Martin Luther King Jr. and all kinds of other people? What was his name? What was that? Yes, B. Smith. So many to choose from. Mm-hmm. J. Edward Hoover. Edgar Hoover. Thank you. J. Edgar Hoover. Thank you. So remember J. Edgar? Okay. A leaked DOJ memo at 33. A leaked DOJ memo shows Pam Bondi directing the FBI to create a list of Americans deemed potential domestic extremists, including those with, quote, opposition to law and immigration enforcement, unquote, quote, extreme views in favor of mass migration, unquote, or, quote, radical gender ideology, unquote, while also expanding tip lines, surveillance, and cash reward informant programs to operationalize Trump's NSPM7 directive, raising fears of a sweeping new domestic intelligence dragnet targeting millions of political dissenters. What the heck? Jim is saying, put me on the list. This is the 2571st video on my channel. Yeah, so, hi. You have more than 2,500 videos you can use against me. Hi. Anyway. Yes, Lewis, I noticed that getting the men who like them young wasn't mentioned. Yeah. Imagine if they put that level of money and energy into stopping what happened, the heinousness that can happen to children. Imagine how good that would be. Oh well. This is the comeback of the McCarthy era. Yay. Well, here's the thing. There's only so much they can do. And okay, so these are dumb ideas. These are very weak ideas. Work. Misuse the DOJ. Page of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Argue this in a court of law. Why was my client targeted? Why was there surveillance on my client? Oh, because they had said that they don't like the president, that they think that people should have basic rights, that they believe in the Geneva Convention. So that's why my client is on trial? Really? There's the institution, there's the Ten of Swords. So in the short term, this might be one of their boneheaded ideas that goes forward at first, but it can't stand up to scrutiny. Tell me again how both political parties are the same. Good. Tell me how there's two legs in the same pair of pants. Go ahead. Go ahead. It doesn't matter. Tell me how it doesn't matter if you vote or not. Now, is this going to turn into a thing? Traveling Terrorist says, just bought a new self-defense mechanism. Took a long time to get clearance. Guy at the store says sales are skyrocketing. I'm not surprised. Whew. Yeah, this is ugly, but it's short. Kind of like Trump. They don't have you don't have the congressional approval, you don't have the laws, you don't know. So we have our free speech. They're going to try to hem us in. There's going to be a lot of outcry, pushback, chaos. So then it stops. And the pathetic man-child is as pathetic and man-childish, and seen to be as pathetic and man-childish as he is. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Chris Cool. Yes, Michelle, that is going to be one big lawsuit as well. Agreed. 100%. Agreed. All right, and yet there's more. Speaking of abject stupidity, at 3930, there's a lawsuit. So basically, in Portland, outside of a Portland ICE facility, there's a lawsuit that alleges that federal agents repeatedly deployed tear gas, pepper balls, and other chemical agents. not for safety, but to create dramatic footage for pro-Trump influencers invited by Kristi Noem. Nearby residents in nearby apartment buildings say the fumes cause illness, triggering PTSD, and forced children to sleep in closets as their homes became unsafe. Will these people get justice? But Kristi Noem is being replaced, isn't she? Thought I saw something about that. Well, the cards are coming straight off the top of the deck, and that means that's usually very straightforward. That feels like a pretty good lawyer. So the actions, these far-right stupid actions, Queen of Swords, that would be a judge, it could be law. There's judgment, big judgment right here. A refusal to listen. And the burden, the far-right burden. I don't think this is going to go well for the government. No. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope. And it shouldn't. So it's just sad these poor people had to do this. Okay. Okay. So next, at 42 minutes in, both Mayor and Nettie were asking about this one. All right. So they were trying to, there were people trying to get Ghislaine Maxwell's grand jury files released. And a judge just said, yeah, do it. Here's the thing. How long until the public actually sees it? And if it's already come out or something, please let us know. Let me know, because who was it? Is it MTG who said that Trump was saying that if the Epstein information comes out, a lot of people are going to get hurt. A lot of good men are going to get hurt. You are not a good man. Just throwing that out there. So, Jamie says, yes, she did. Okay. Jennifer says, not a single good man will be hurt. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it was, yeah, MTG. Thank you. Yeah. Francis, but I thought she was on our side. Oh, well, she was saying she wanted this information released, but I mean, we know that we can't trust her as far as we could throw her. But in this instance, it sounds like she was on the side of good. This one's Frank, quiet, pedo. Whew. All right, are we actually going to see? Oh, gosh. We might. Okay, there's judgment. Trump's victory to put all this away, no, not so much. A lot of actions being thrown at this, but this is some aggressive legal movement that puts these jerks on the defensive. So, the major arcana is more up here than down here, but still, it could be worse. So there's a chance. Okie dokie. All right, at 45 minutes in, I want to make sure we get to this. Martin Winter was kind enough to bring this along, and it's a little worrying. Japan stands up against China for Taiwan, and hope the U.S. still stands by them. But with Trump, it's unsure. Will China, bet on it, attack, destroy Japan? So, have we reached the armed conflict for Taiwan chapter of this crazy book? What by which says you said that yesterday too? Okie dokie. Oh, what did I say? Okie dokie. Hey, China. Let it go, let it go. Oh, man. What publishes the phrase? You noticed it yesterday because I say it too. Okay. They're moving on the ships, on the boats with the weapons, and that could hurt. All right, we've got the Empress in the middle and the Sun, and the Ace of Pentacles. I wouldn't be in. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what dumpster fire would do. But this does feel like there are other countries in the world that would defend Taiwan. But is it going to come to that, other than just the kind of saber rattling? Raymond saying RFK Jr. awarded the FIFA Prize in Medicine. That was good. So is this just more saber rattling? Okay, Tower, Knight of Wands, but this is more now. Sleepless nights and worry. There's the Emperor. And trying to stir things up. But this is, the worst of it is here. So I'm trying to get a sense of the feeling of this, because the last thing anybody needs is a war. And I don't want my own beliefs to get in the way of the answer here. 70 says, I think those sabers are getting a bit rusty these days. Yes. Doesn't the sea air does not help. Oh, Fetterman's not running again? Yes. Thank heavens. The nasty astrology over the next couple of years doesn't have to be a huge armed conflict. It doesn't. So let's not. Yeah, it feels like diplomacy. Unless something happens soon, I've got a whole bunch of diplomacy here to stave off the catastrophe and the chaos. Dumpster fire isn't going to do anything. He's a child. He's a spoiled brat. World coming together. Queen of Pentacles. Republicans saying to protect Taiwan. Yeah, this isn't exactly MAGA's wheelhouse. So it's weird. I mean, I did have a Tower card, but I'm not getting full-blown World War type thing. I'm just not. And I hope I'm right. Woodpile Witch just giving nap time press conferences. Nap time press conference. I love that. I love that. All right. Well, nope. Well, there was like one comment about this. This entire time I was doing that question, there was one comment about what I was actually reading on. So I'm guessing you guys aren't exactly losing sleep over this. All right. 5150. Alina Habba resigned as New Jersey's top federal prosecutor after courts ruled she'd been serving unlawfully without Senate confirmation. Ding, 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 ding. Despite the Trump administration's efforts to keep her in place, she'll now move into a senior advisory role as the Justice Department pursues further review that could potentially reinstate her. Are we finally done with Alina Habba? Yeah, Lewis, bye. Don't let the doorknob hit you. Or don't let the door hit you. Yeah. Advisory role. I mean, like, she could possibly make the DOJ more corrosive. She loves the big attention and parade and strength. Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles. There's this is weakness. I don't think that strength is her. Habba. What's going to happen to Alina Habba? Wasn't there talk at one point that we were wondering if she was going to be wife number 4? Raymond says Alina Habba still has a $1 million judgment against her. Yeah. Yeah. It did not go well. Adding insult to injury. But I guess Trump or the administration has her back, and she just feels like she was left on the side of the road kind of thing, and she's waiting to be picked up by, MAGA's, the Trump administration. They're coming to pick her up or something. Knight of Cups, burden. This does not feel well for her. So I guess she's going to the DOJ, but these are not great cards at all. So, okie dokie. All right. So, 5505. Trump is demanding an apology from Paramount in 60 Minutes following Sunday's 60 Minutes interview with Marjorie Taylor Greene, where MTG admitted that the GOP laughs at Trump behind his back. Oh, me without tea, me without popcorn. Oh. Where was I? Apparently Trump is beside himself and he's demanding an apology. After MTG leaves in January, will she remain an active thorn in Trump's side? Lizette points out that Habba, I can't see her getting along with Bondi. You have a point. So, MTG. There's not much here. There's Trump the man. He definitely gets to her. He throws insults. She makes money. She leaves office. She has money. And Democrats have more power. And that's all I've got. There's not much here. Okie dokie. All right, and there was one other thing down here. Okay, so at 57, both Nettie and Mayer asked about 57, 15. Meidas Touch is reporting that Gavin Newsom went to D.C. to meet with Dummy and his admin to ask about helping California fire victims. To ask about the help California fire victims were to get. But apparently nobody would meet with him. Everybody ran away. See, he's trying to help his people. Will Gavin get the help California needs and deserves to get their citizens' lives back on track? Let's see. Thank you, Catherine. Lewis says just a row of emojis. Chicken, 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 chicken. Giovanna says not from this administration. Yeah. What about wishes he sat in a hotel overlooking the White House dissing Dumpy? There's a chunk of there's a chunk of money here, but it's further along. Communication. Okay. There were a lot of people who were hurt. Look how black that sky is. And they need help. Adding insult to injury. A day around Trump. Ace of Pentacles, that is a huge chunk of money and temperance, but it's down here. The cards are singing. We're in the right energy. It's just this is a ways down. So it should work. But that's it. All right. That's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for being here. It is 1:07 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're always welcome. We just want to encourage you in the afternoon to go after your dreams, to get progress and be productive. So you can hang out. We'll encourage you. Other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. I believe I want to say tomorrow is Sarah Wednesday, but I haven't talked to her yet So I haven't heard anything yet. So I assume, but I don't know. But tomorrow may be Sarah Wednesday. But thank you. Please remember you're not alone. We're in this together. There are good days ahead. So hang in there. Oh, Feisty Butterfly Tarot. Do follow Feisty Butterfly Tarot. All right. Take care.